All right. Awesome. Thank you, Ashley. So, hello, everybody. Happy Monday night. Thank you so much for being so fluid and flexible with us as we shift to Monday night calls. Honestly, we used to have like champ calls and other things going on Monday night. And then we kind of figured out that Monday nights are open again. So, why not just join on and launch the week into something?
You're wondering why I gathered you here today. It's time to finally reveal the truth. I'm in love with secret deodorant. That's right, people.
Sorry for the late start. I know I had to unmute. Okay.
Something really cool. I'm really excited. And then there's also the saying that like not switching things up like kind of gets a little bit boring. So we thought that we'd change up the days, change up the time, and we're really excited to just take these Monday night or afternoon, depending on what coast you're on, to just get ready for the week and just hone in on a couple of things, touch base, go over things. So just to give everybody a super brief overview. My name's Jamie Hill. I live here in New Jersey. I've been drinking ketones now since 2019, which is crazy that it's been almost 3 years because when I first started 3 years ago and people were saying they had already been drinking ketones for 3 years, I was like, oh my gosh, these people are the OGs. Like they're the people who have been in it, right? And now we hear them say like, oh, I've been drinking it for 6 and 7 years now. It's like, holy smokes, we really have something here that is just incredible. So if you've never met me before, I hope we get the chance to meet one day. And I'm really excited for what we have for you tonight. So to give you guys a brief overview, we're going to do a couple minutes on mindset. I'm going to talk about what my morning routine looks like. I'm going to encourage you guys to share in the chat what your morning routine looks like, just because we talked about it today on the huddle. If you were able to hop on Michael's huddle today, guys, drop a M in the chat if you were on Michael's huddle call, because he was spitting some fire there today. He was definitely telling us, who's on his mind, who's doing what, and all the fun things, right?
So I think that bad sound is on their end. I don't think that's me.
So after we do that, we're going to talk about some actionable items, basically what you can do to take forward from this call, how you can move your business forward and just be able to leave here with like, oh my gosh, okay, this is something that I can do. We are going to go over the flow of our calendar, what that looks like, especially since it's, halfway through June, which is crazy to think about. And then we're going to have Melissa Butler close us out. So we're going to get this call rolling and we will be out of here in the next 27 minutes. So let me get the chat up here so I can see you guys. Awesome. Penny caught the replay. The replay is really great, you guys. So if you guys did not catch the huddle call from this morning, I definitely strongly encourage you to
Okay, that sound, why is that happening?
catch that replay and see what kind of nuggets you can get out of there. Because not only was it...
Is that me? That can't be me. I don't think. My audio sources are only my Rodecaster. And let's see, everything else is muted. Let me just mute that. Oh, that was me. Sorry, guys. That was me. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Michael Rutherford, but Nick was on and Dustin was on. So you got 3 different
No, that's sure.
personalities. Thing in your routine doesn't go correctly. Like,
sorry, I was just saying if that was
morning
them.
routine, drop a 1 in the chat. Like, you wake up and like, you know what you're doing in the morning. You've got it set. And this means like if you work full time, you probably wake up, brush your teeth, make your bed, maybe, I don't know, have your coffee, right? There's just this rhythm or routine that you have. And hands up, like physically, if I can see you, if something in your routine doesn't go correctly, like hands up if like you feel like your whole morning was like completely ruined. Like it's just something you're just like, what? Oh my gosh, my coffee, this, that, the other, and then it just spirals from there, right? Like I am so guilty of that. So I was really excited to think about like mindset and just talk about some simple things that I do that ground me or get me back in the right thinking, because we can do a lot of stinking thinking, like Michael says, right? We can open up the news, we can open up our computer, we can open up anything and we could just see what's going on in the world, right? Or we can look inside and see what we have as a community and just really, truly be the light that the world needs. I fully believe in that. This community has given me that belief, and seeing what we do together or apart has really just been magical. So I'm going to share with you guys a couple things that I do in the morning, and then a couple things I do throughout the day if my day kind of goes a little bit wonky. Something I would do and something I wouldn't do, and how to fix that. So the first thing I do is smile. And it's so weird, especially if you're a toddler mom. Okay. The reason I say that is because when you're a toddler mom,
this feels a little thought control-y for me. I don't necessarily know if I know there is some value in being able to intentionally choose to do something, but to the level that this business does it falls to me on the more of the undue influence side, and then it is used to keep people in the multi-level marketing companies longer. And so I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan when I hear this, when I hear people speaking on this.
You're not getting woken up nicely with a warm cup of coffee. You're getting a foot in the face. You're getting told to, Mom, put this outfit on me. Mom, 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 mom. It's never just like, I see you moms out there laughing. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. So like you have to train yourself to just be like, okay, I just got kicked in the face, but it's going to be an amazing day. Right. So if you guys can mute, can I have a snack? Yes. Why do they need to eat as soon as they wake up? Like, can we intermittent fast here? I'm just kidding. So anyway, the first thing I do is smile. And
did she just joke about making sure, or not making sure, but telling her kids just to intermittent fast? I know she was joking, but I don't think the whole, I mean, okay, this is my opinion. The whole diet culture that is propped up by multi-level marketing companies like Pruvit, it seems to do more harm than good, especially when they have all of their team members fast every month, and then they say, use our products to supplement while you are fasting. Not a fan.
Raise my eyebrows, and I'm just really like, okay, like we're getting ready to start the day. So smile. If you guys have your notebooks out, I know it sounds silly, but I promise you for the next 7 mornings, if you wake up and the first thing you do is smile, you're going to start to feel different. I absolutely assure you of that. Okay. So the next thing I do, and this is totally up to you guys, I go into a full 10-minute meditation in my bed before I even get up, because the second your feet hit the ground, like as a mom, you're going to be doing 19 million things. So I just go to YouTube and I type in 10-minute meditation, either gratitude or getting my day started. There's a million free ones. If you're someone who hasn't meditated, this is also
Janet, go to sleep. Or good morning. I guess you're getting up for the day already. Oh my gosh.
a great way to start. So I smile and then I get straight into meditation. And by that time, my feet hit the floor and I'm ready to go start my day. And it looks like, you know, a normal morning with kids getting breakfast ready. But after breakfast is ready, like there's other things that I do. And it depends on the day, but I'm either going to go on my rebounder. If you have a rebounder, drop an R in the chat. If you don't know what a rebounder is,
it's a
do a big old
trampoline.
question mark in the chat. So while you guys are answering, I'm going to let you know what it is. It's a mini
trampoline. That's all it is. It's branded for these type of individuals who, I mean, they're great, but it's just a mini trampoline.
When people come into my house, they're like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. You have this little mini trampoline in your kids' playroom. It's for me. It's for me. I have my Amazon little Echo Dot in there. I have my rebounder. I get on that thing and I just bounce. I'm not jumping because, again, as moms, we can't do that. So lots of bouncing, and I have some hype songs on. So 2 songs that make me feel like really, really good. And I kind of just like, I go with it. And my kids don't know what it's all about. So believe me, if you have people in your house who maybe are going to think you're going to be a weirdo, guess what? So are your kids. I promise you, if you start rebounding and bouncing to some hype songs, there's something about moving your body, the physiology of doing that just gets your mind in a good spot, especially if you're waking up with a smile on your face. So I will rebound some mornings, and that's if like I'm tired and I really need to get the day cranking.
I'm getting up. I had about 4 hours altogether. Only was up 4 times. Oh, Janet, I wish you could sleep more, but I'm happy that you and Danica and others are hanging out. I hope you have a great day at work. I wish you could get more sleep. I'm still up because I keep coughing when I lay down, so I'm just hanging out and listening to people in Pruvit doing their thing, which I just wish were. And then this was posted publicly to YouTube, so I'm not blurring anybody. I don't know if I'll change that policy in the future, but unless I sneak into a call, if this is posted on YouTube, I'm fine showing their faces. Okay, play.
Other things I'll do, this is a non-negotiable. I journal every single day. And if y'all are sitting there going, oh my gosh, girl, I have to go to work. I've got to drop the kids off. I've got to do this. Pick one thing and just start there. Literally start there. Start to finish, all this stuff takes me about, like, honestly, 15 minutes. The longest is the 2 songs on the rebounder because you can't really speed those up. So I write in my journal and I just pick a couple of things I'm grateful for and why, and then I read those out loud.
Gosh darn it, sorry. I had to unmute because I was coughing and then I forgot to unmute. Janet, I hope you do get a nap today. I am glad that your husband's working this week. And I wish, I still need to figure out what widget to put up here to be able to show comments on screen, but I think there is a widget for that in Streamlabs, so I just need to figure out how to put it on there. But this seems to be working better than my other one.
And reading a book is something else. You want to know why I like to read books? Because that gets me ready for the day. I'm usually doing a self-development book, and it's usually giving me a piece or a nugget of something to like go and take out into my day. So let's just say I do none of those things. The other thing I'll do is I'll go for a walk. I see Lindsay up here. She is getting her steps in right now. And that's what I would go for a walk in my driveway. Thanks to my friend, Melissa Butler, pop in a podcast and just get in the zone. So if there's one thing that you guys can do in the morning to just get your mindset right, I'd love to see in the chat what you're going to do or something that you already do. And just kind of needed that reminder, like, oh my gosh, yeah.
Can y'all hear me now? Let me know. I'll pause it before I keep going. I think you should be able to hear stuff now. My Rodecaster is unmuted, so it should be good. Just let me know. I definitely don't try to mute normally, but have a little bit of a cough, so I'm just trying to mute when I was coughing. Cool. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm gonna press play. I got my 4th about a month ago, and it was the best out of all of them. My arm didn't hurt. My 2nd, I felt like I had a cold. Okay, great.
Plan my morning, plan my day. Like my day kind of goes a little bit better once I've got a control on my thoughts, because we all know how you think goes into how you feel. So don't be shy. Show me in the chat what y'all are going to either implement or what you already do. So hopefully you guys are getting busy typing there. So I would say that on the days that I skip mindset or I skip taking some time to get my day started, like those days are really heavy on me, and I can feel myself just like sitting a lot more, physically sitting like in the corner of my house, kind of just sitting in it, right? And there are some ways to get yourself out of that throughout the day. So if you find yourself throughout the day feeling like, oh, like this is a tough day, or oh, these are tough emotions, or this, that, and the other, the first thing you're going to want to do is stand up. And I see somebody off mute.
Yeah, someone's unmuted.
So you need to stand up. So if you're feeling it, if you're feeling heavy, if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, like no one.
Yeah, my husband, one of his clients coughed on him and came to the appointment, and even though they were sick, and then so my husband got the vid 2 days later, and so we separated before that, like in different rooms to try to make me not get sick, but I got it too, and we're both fully V'd. So I am feeling better today. Yesterday I felt really bad, but I'm feeling better today, and so that's good. I am happy about that.
One's going to buy this flavor, or no one's going to do this. Like if you're in it, honestly, the best thing to do is you have to stand up. You have to stand up, and you need to reach out to your connect, your support, and just say, hey, like this is how I'm kind of feeling today. Could you give me some high directive to kind of get myself out of this? They're going to have amazing things for you. But I just wanted to encourage you too, that getting up and walking around and then getting a sheet of paper. I am such a pen and paper girl. Getting my sheet of paper and writing down 3 action items that I can take to move my business forward always gets me out of a funk. So what are some things that you can do to move your business forward? So you can literally, this is my number 1, is go into your back office and go touch base with your new.
Yeah, this is the first time I've gotten it. My husband and I are pretty cautious, and the first year in 2020 when everything was going down, the military was pretty strict about work from home, and so there was a rotation, and we've been very careful. It's just that one guy coughed on my husband. So this is my first time I've gotten it, and we've been trying to be extra careful just out of respect for others, but I have asthma, so I didn't want to get it, and so I got it a little bit rougher than my husband did, but I'm thankful. I know that this is mild, but I am thankful that I was vaccinated. Very thankful.
Newest customers and just see how they are. If you go into it without that feeling of oh my gosh, the Protones are on sale today. How do I get them to buy it? Instead, you go into it like, I'm going to go follow up with Susie and Mary and see how they're doing. And I know summer's coming, so I know their kids are probably getting off school. I wonder how they're feeling about it, just going into it being a human. So I wanted to take the approach of this call of really.
I don't like that, exploiting your friendships to sell products. I don't like that. I didn't like when my uplines in Mary Kay recommended me doing that. I didn't like it when my uplines in Young Living recommended people to do that. I'm just not a fan of that. And yeah, I've had limited symptoms, Danica. Other than I can't breathe that well, but I can still mostly, my taste is like dulled because my nose is stopped up, but I can still taste things. I can still smell a little bit. So the cough is the biggest thing. And my dad, first time he got it was a couple of weeks ago as well. And he still has a cough, and so the doctor's been helping him, gave him extra medicine because he doesn't have it anymore, but his also developed into pneumonia after COVID. So he just kind of got hit while he was down. And he's the one that's been streaming with me on my platform. Hey, that's great. That is the best mindset, Danica. Alright, let's see. I just need to drop all these out. Let me just push play.
Really just being a human, and just being somebody who truly cares about people in this business and truly cares about the light that we have to offer the world. We know that our product is amazing. If we could just go that extra step of making sure our mindset is correct, that ripple is just going to expand so much faster because people are going to see that. Has anybody on here been show of hands or in the chat, like, has someone said something to you like, you're just different, or there's just something about you and I can't place my finger on it, right? I truly believe it's because we have this product that A, makes us feel better, and B, we truly do want the best for everybody that we meet. So I'm excited to read all of these in the chat, what you guys do every single morning. But moving on to the next segment, if you guys have any questions about your morning or any questions about mindset or any types of resources, feel free to pop those over in the chat too. And then kind of when other people are speaking, I'll go in and try to answer those for you. But the next thing I wanted to talk about, guys, is I wanted to talk about our calendar. So all of the champs on this team, we met the other day to kind of talk about what we wanted the rest of June to look like and things that we've done, things that we've wanted to tweak. So you guys may or may not have seen the calendar. If you don't have the calendar, you can go into any of your team chats, guarantee that they're there. They're going to be over in the ketosis, or not the ketosis group, the Star Shooter group as well. You can go there and you can see all of our calls, but we have this really pretty calendar that Shay made for us that goes over all of our calls. And if you guys are wanting to get into action, which honestly, I'm so glad.
Do you see all the product behind her? I mean, it's not as... No, there's some in that crate, too. It's, like, stacked behind her. She's got a lot of product. Now, do I enjoy this more than maybe listening to someone else and Pruvit? Sure. But, again, I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. Am I? Okay, I remember to turn it back on.
That these are available. We have action hours every Tuesday and Thursday morning. So my West Coast friends, y'all are going to have to catch a replay, or maybe we could figure out one to do later for you guys. But we are doing action hour every Tuesday, Thursday, 8 a.m. Central, which is 9 a.m. Eastern. So that's Tuesday and Thursday. And action hour is really great. If you've never been on it before, it's a really laid back opportunity for you to jump on a Zoom and work together with the team. So you're going to get ideas, inspiration, motivation, and really high directive of what to do to move your business.
Yeah, my dad goes by XCal on YouTube, and he was helping us to sort through all of the confusion that Tim Sales was spouting with his fancy whiteboard, which is super cool. And my dad has been in sales for over 40 years, and he's still in sales. My brother is in sales, and if you've ever wondered if there's actually like, I know there are salespeople who don't have like commission breath and who are ethical. My brother and my dad are incredible salespeople, and they're incredible not just because they're good at it, but because they will tell you the honest opinion, and if that means that they don't get the sale, they still do it, and they do that because it's the right thing to do. And so I really like when he gets to come on. He just hasn't felt good enough to be able to stream with me in a while, so hopefully he'll feel good at soon. Hey Lynn. I'm trying out a different program and I still don't know how to get the chat on the screen. Toggle timestamps, participants. I wish I could put the chat on the screen. Let's see if we can do it. Add. Media source, video capture, screen capture. Alert box. What is a widget? Chat box. Oh, can we put this on? I don't know. Done? Where is it?
In Denver, there's more than one way to live it up. There's the way
I don't know why we can't see anything.
patio with a beer and a bite. The way of bucket list concerts at Red Rocks. Denver,
Clean.
always welcome.
Always show messages.
denver.com/summer. In Denver, there's more than one way to live
I don't know what I'm
the whole
doing.
family.
Chat
There's
delay?
the
No
way
chat
of
delay.
bending art. The way of watching baseball right downtown. Of coasters and water slides. Denver, always welcome. Learn more at visitdenver.com/summer.
I don't know. I tried to put it up, but I don't think it works. Maybe it will. I don't think it is. I worked sales for Telstra. I feel so guilty about it. Oh, don't feel guilty. Why can't I log in? I'll have to figure it out, but at least I know it's here. It's here, but it's not working. I can't see anything. Cause, yeah. Let's delete that. Let's add something else. Display recent events, stream label, viewer shoutouts. No, new followers, new donations. No, I want the chat box. That's all I want. Widgets. Spin wheel. Donor goal. No. Nope. I thought it was a chat box. Include your channel's chat in your stream. Add source. Add source. I don't know. Oh, is this it? Projector chat box. Oh, is it on the screen now? Yes! Oh my gosh! Yay! Okay, is that cool like that? We can have you on the screen? Yay! Okay, yay. Do I just minimize it now? Do we need a background color? I don't like that our names are... That's not very colorblind friendly. Let me try to change the color. Font color. White's okay, but the names... Source. I don't know how to change the source. Okay. Is that okay for now and we fix it later? Yes. You'll be in my game. Yay! Okay! This is awesome! Sorry. Okay. This is great. This is way better. Okay, great. Great. Sorry.
Business forward in that hour. There's also space for you to ask questions and talk to leaders in the company who have been doing this for a little bit and maybe will be able to give you a different perspective on what to do with the business. So I love the action hours because I always learn something, and there's something magical about sitting together. We can't do it physically, obviously, but behind a screen, just knowing that everybody is out there kind of working together for the greater good, it's just really inspiring. And I think it's really great. So if y'all have any time, Tuesdays or Thursdays, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 Central, I think that's 6 Pacific. Woo! Hop on there and just get as many nuggets as you can, even if you are like dropping your kids off at school or just waking up for the day. It'd be great to drink your coffee and listen to the knowledge that they're dropping.
They do not accommodate for longer names. Well, let me pull it. Can I? I'm trying to make it bigger. I know it's paused. I know it. Oh, jeez. I think that's better. That's what I get for being transparent online. Lynn, you're an example for all of us, and YouTube just is not on the ball. I'm not a Marvel or superhero kind of person either, but my hubs is a dork and makes me watch them with him. JK, he doesn't make me. I really like superhero stuff. I can't help it. I'm obviously on here playing a game while we're listening to multi-level marketing crap, so... I love that the name... Okay, I'm sorry, I'm like picking around with this. I'm trying to make room for Lynn's name. You know what? I'll just keep it over so we can have room for Lynn. Picking up all these shells. Oh no, hermit crab. I don't need you right now. Let's see. Can I pick up any more? I like Miss Marvel, but then I finished on the 4th episode, but I'll get there. Okay, yeah, so... Danica, if it was me, if I had little interest... Not little interest, but if I was first starting out, I would watch the movies first. I would start with Iron Man, honestly. And then I would watch it well, this is the nerdy level. I would watch it in when it was released, like the order it was released in. And then I would watch so I'd watch all the movies, then I would watch the extra TV shows that Disney put out, because the one that they did, what was it called? WandaVision was amazing. I mean, I liked it, but maybe other people didn't. And then all the other ones were great. Lynn's name, I know. Yes, Avengers. Does Disney? Yes, they will. So they have a chronological, or I think they have both playlists available on Disney Plus. I think they have the chronological, and I think they have the release date. And the reason I think the release date is important is because the reason I was excited about the whole series was because of the first Iron Man movie, not because of the million Spider-Mans that had come before that, but the Iron Man, the very first Iron Man, was the one that got me excited, and then all the rest of the ones that came out. Put this in storage. Oh, sorry. We're supposed to be listening to an MLM call. Let me see. Oh, Janet. Watch the last, Avengers when all the stuff happens, and I'm not going to give anything away, Danica, and then watch WandaVision. Janet, watch WandaVision and tell me what you think in the Discord. And Danica, if it doesn't, I have a link. I don't mind going by release date. And I don't know. I just appreciate the release date, and then if you actually end up liking them, you can watch them in chronological order, but I like the release date. Okay. Put in storage. Let me see if I missed anything. The lady at the passport office chastised me for having such a long name. No way, Lynn! I'm sorry your name gets cut off, though. I don't know. I watched everything and made my eldest one watch them, too. Yes! I don't know why I like them so much. I know I'm a nerd. I know I'm a nerd. A huge nerd. Put in storage. Okay, I know I need to play this. I can't take Star Wars. Now, I have, like, young... So, growing up, my dad, for Christmas one year, he got us Star Wars 4, 5, and 6 when I was, like, 8 or 10. I was young. And he sat down and watched them with us, and I don't know if it was, like, one, I'm prone to liking, like, geeky movies, or it was because, like, it was great sharing that experience with him, and he liked it so much. But I love 4, 5, and 6. I cannot stand 1, 2, and 3, and that's just me. I know a lot of the younger generation likes it. I don't. I didn't like the acting. I didn't like the story. I didn't like the CG. I didn't like any of it, and that's okay. I liked Boba Fett, though, the new Disney Plus series they came out with. I really like Boba Fett. Yes, Lynn, that's amazing. You've created your own Marvel minion. Let's see. I know we should be playing her. I'm trying to read all these. They're going fast. I blame my parents for my long-ass middle name and my hubby for the poopy last name. Just want my maiden name because it's more unique. Yeah, I honestly, when I was a kid, and my husband would have been fine if I didn't change my name, but I was like, I'm going to change it. But I was like, I'm not getting married because I'm not changing. I really like my maiden name, and I didn't change it for like a year and a half after we got married, and then I was like, okay, I'll change it. But I still like my maiden name better. And he literally, like, he would have been fine if I hadn't changed it, but I did. Okay. Put all these in storage. Sorry. Let's play her.
Speaking of the time zones, guys, we're also going to be doing 2 team call times, and we're going to alternate. So we're going to be doing, I don't want to call it East Coast, West Coast calls, but we're going to be doing 2 call opportunities for people to hop on and listen. And we're going to be doing an earlier one. If you can't make it, you guys can hop on the later one. We just thought we wanted to do our best to make sure that everybody had an opportunity maybe after dinner to kind of hop onto team call and just get 30 minutes of a check-in, some items that they can go out and do, some inspiration, and just kind of move on from there.
No,
so
you
if
don't.
you're interested and
You do not talk too much, Danica. Oh, like a core memory? Yeah, it's super core memory, and I think that's probably why I like it so much. I blame my parents for my long... Okay, I already read that one. Okay. I'm trying to convince my hubby to change it and get my middle name as a hyphenated last name, or drop his last name. He agrees when he's drunk. Hey, record it. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, I'm glad I can get the chat up here. This is way better.
You're like, oh my gosh, this is great. Like, I love to call opportunities. We want your feedback, guys. We definitely want people to do things.
I just need to figure out how to change the names because my husband's colorblind, and I just want to... I know he won't... That is very difficult to see, so I'm trying to see why... Oh, I could do a custom code in CSS. Ugh. Let's see, what's old school? Does that change anything? Oh, dang it. Nope, we don't want old school. Let's try chunky, I guess. No, it's still red. selected properties, text color. I don't know. Oh, did I delete it? Looks like I did. Let me see if it refreshes. Dang it. I think I messed it up. Where did it go? Let me try to delete and delete. Yes. Let's re-add it. Widgets, chat box, add. Add. Let's see. It's my coding homework. Did we fix it? Sure didn't. Dang it. I don't know what I did. Let's see, refresh. And there we go. There we go. There we go. We got it. Got it back. Now the thing is yellow? I mean, that's better than... Okay. Let me move around with my little guys and see if it's better. That's better. I think we fixed it. There we go. All right.
That are going to work out the best for the community as a whole. So if you think that's a great idea, drop some hearts in the chat. If you're thinking like, I don't know if that's a great idea, you can also let us know that as well. But we just thought it'd be a really great opportunity to do that. We also are going to have another call later on in this month. I believe it's the 26th. Someone correct me if I am wrong, but we're going to be doing a really awesome call on the 26th. That's going to be just about our product. So what we mean by that is we're going to have Melissa Butler, right? I believe she's sharing the 26th. She's like, have you guys heard her talk about ketones before? Like, I feel like I know stuff about ketones. And then she starts talking and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm at Keto Academy. Like she just has this amazing way of making it so simple to understand this amazing product that we have. She is so amazing, Sam. You are so right. And so she's going to host just a product information call. And it's not going to be a promoter call of how to get people to switch to be promoters. It's just going to be information. I think we have a huge network out there that's looking for more information. I'm excited as a promoter to jump onto that. It's going to be so good to invite all of your customers, all of your skeptics, all of your people onto that call just to listen, to educate themselves.
Okay, I tried to refresh it because I didn't. Dang it. Okay, can someone type something to see if it still works? Sorry, I know my AC is making noise. I'm trying to have background music and stuff, but I don't see any of the chat. Okay. Okay. Oh no, it's red again. Gosh darn it. Why did it turn red? Chunky. No, boxed. Twitch. Old school. Okay, let's try it again. Dang it. I just think that I screwed it up again. I'll have to look into it. Because we're not doing the red, and we're definitely not doing blue. I'll play her while we're figuring this out.
And then B, let a leader in this community do the work for you. Just plug them into the call and we will go from there.
Oh, that's not going to work.
So stay tuned for that. If you haven't seen any other of our calendars, we'll make sure we pop those out in some group chats, and then the champs can filter them out to anybody who needs to see that for sure.
You're right.
So the actionable item I want to chat about is...
So there's a way to do a custom CSS. I'll have to do that when I'm not live because I have to look it up because I'm lazy. So I can fix it for next time. Oh wait, now it's all red. This is Animal Crossing New Horizon. So you basically have to build like a little town from nothing. And I restarted mine, so I'm growing fruit trees to make money and then catching bugs and stuff. And then I'm growing the town and inviting people and then taking care of the people who are on my island. It's just a kind of a pointless... It's not a pointless game. It's just kind of relaxing to play. I just want to know why I can't change the color. Let's see, what does this HTML say? HTML. Oh no, we're not typing it out right now. Clean. What's clean? Always show messages. No chat delay. Font settings. Oh, text color. Right? Can we do this? Can we do orange? Let's do orange. Done. Oh. Yeah, it's Animal Crossing New Horizon. Yeah, but guess what, Janet? You can crossbreed the flowers to make flowers that you can't buy in the store. It's great. Oh, this is horrible. Why is this like this? Ugh. Nope. Where's the font colors? Absolutely not. White, 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 white. Okay. Sorry, I fixed it. Whoops. I think something just messed up on my end. This is my little house, and these are all my flowers from seeds. So these are the pure flowers that haven't been crossed. They are not crossed yet. So you can't, if you get wildflowers from the island, you can't make certain colors. So you can't get the like special blue roses because you have to cross them specifically. It's a whole thing. It's... Oh no, I got stung by a mosquito again! Okay. We're pressing play, and I'm gonna figure out the red text tomorrow. But at least this is good for now.
Actually pretty relevant to today, and I'm going to have Aunt Mel, so another Melissa, come off mute and chat with us. So we had our Protones launch today, and I just wanted to talk about
I love Pokemon.
How do you get your customers introduced to other products, right? I would say Nat is like our bread and butter, right? But like, how do we encourage them, or what are some things that we can do to get them to at least experience our other technologies? And I know Melissa Lynn or Aunt Mel has a couple of great ideas around that. So hello, Aunt Mel.
Good evening, guys. How are you? So this actually was one of the things I had asked the team earlier in the week was, what are you guys looking for as far as training, and what can we help you with the most? And it just so happens that there is a sale today, so we can kind of talk about this and get into it. So I actually have 3 ways that I like to talk about introducing new product. One, obviously the easy way, is a sale. Like, something has come out, it's something new, it's not our flagship product, which is our Nat, which is amazing. But when there is a sale, it's a great opportunity to not only talk to your customer about like what the product is and what it does.
Skyop said, want a custom design alien overalls or overall shorts I made for Animal Crossing New Horizons? Maybe. I don't know. I literally just restarted my my island over, so I don't even have all my shops anymore. I just have the very like basic one, because I was like, I wanted to start it over, see how basic it is. It's very, very, I don't know. I don't know what the right term is, but we're very not populated, not upscale yet. I don't know the right term. I always get nervous when I live stream and I forget words. It's like so frustrating. Oh, we can't even see this now. Let me go ahead and limit the chat to only have like 4 messages up. Always show 4 messages, because then we should be able to see everything. And I'm gonna refresh the chat. My eldest has played through all of the latest Pokemon games on Switch. He's eagerly waiting for the new one. Can't remember the name of it. Oh, I don't know what the new one's called. I don't remember what it's called. I really also like Zelda. I don't know if anyone plays Zelda, but I've always loved Zelda. Okay, that should be better. So that way it shouldn't eat up into the screen so we can't read it on playback. I don't know, sometimes it's nice having the chat on the screen so other people can see. Because the live chat, you have to open it up and sometimes it's a hassle. A notebook, yes. Okay. I play Zelda a bit too. Yay, that's awesome. Scarlet. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I feel like I found all my people. So my uncle, I don't know, gave me his old Game Boy. Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was his older one, but he gave me a Game Boy when I was 8. And I had Tetris on it, and I had Mario on it. Like the old one. On the Game Boy Color, it was like a white box with a huge cartridge in the back, so it was portable. And so I got 30 minutes a day to play it, and that was literally the best time of my day, was getting to play that. And so my uncle was the one that kind of introduced me to video games. And my dad likes playing computer games, but he gets a little bit of vertigo when he plays video games, so my uncle gave me that for Christmas one year, and it was my treasured possession for a long time. And then when newer ones came out with smaller cartridges, I got it, and then I got a Switch maybe 3 years ago, and I really like it. I like how portable it is, and I have a card hooked up so that I can just play it on my computer, because I have my controllers right here. So I have a stream card. I don't know what it's called. It's just so that your Switch can speak to your computer and treat it like a TV instead of having to switch over to your TV. Me too, Danica. Oh, why is there so many comments? Okay, 1, 2, 3. I guess I'm not understanding. Always show messages. Maybe this is what it is. Here we go. I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Let's refresh. Let's try this again. There we go. Let's try that. Maybe? We'll try it. We'll see what happens. My son has Asperger's and got hyper-focused on Pokemon, so I bought cards on Wish for him in addition to the genuine cards. He's got over 1,000 cards now. Oh, he never trades. I never got into the cards, but I have things that I will collect. But my little nephew collects Pokemon. Drop it. We gotta go put these in storage, I guess. Need to sell these tomorrow, but the store is closed. I guess I could put it in the Dropbox. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, I need to play the video. You would not regret if you got into the cards. I think some of the first games I remember playing were not appropriate for a 6-year-old. GTA 2 and Resident Evil. Yeah, my brother started playing games a little bit young as well at his friend's house because he was like, he loved games and he always found a friend with a game, and yeah. Let's see. Sell, 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 Got to pay off one of my third mortgage at this point. Fourth mortgage. No, it must be my third. It must be my third. It's like $548,000 bells. So. My favorite thing to do, though, is to have scorpions spawn on like an island that you visit. But I need to get a ladder, and I couldn't play today because I was working all day. And then, so I have to get a ladder tomorrow when the store's open, so then I can go make the scorpion spawn, because they're worth 8,000 bells. Assess fossils. Okay, is the chat not working again? Gosh darn it. Let's try this. Oh, maybe it just... Let's see. Refresh. I'm aging myself here, but my sister and I got addicted to playing Magic the Gathering on PC and Dino Crisis on PS1. That's awesome, Lynn. My hubs has Magic cards 20 years ago when he first started getting them. I played with him. Now I don't. He plays with the kids. That's awesome, Janet. Wait, Janet and Lynn, do y'all like Stranger Things, the show? I'm just asking because I feel like it's kind of... It might be something y'all like. Why is this not working? Delete. Yes. Add. I'm not sure what I'm doing to make this continue. Add source. Let's do... I don't know what 17 means. I don't want to delay anything. Okay, let's try that. Dang. Refresh. Alright. Oh, I'm supposed to be playing her again. Are you a time purist? No time traveling for... Yes. Well, I got into I started changing the time. I started time traveling in my last island, and then I felt like not guilty about it, but I wasn't enjoying playing anymore because I would just go on and skip the time to make my flowers generate. And so now I wanted to do it without changing the time. So once I do all the things I want to by like getting the flowers to generate on their own, I might start time traveling, but for now I'm not going to time travel. Oh, fiddlesticks. Okay. That's on there now. Sorry, I know it's covering it. Let me... Okay. Okay, Lynn, if you like card stuff, like the games like Magic the Gathering, and like you're like you understand like being connected with it. If you understand like the joy of like coming together and like doing you know, like what's it called? You know, like Magic the Gathering and stuff like that. They do that in the show. Like the little group of kids is plugged in and like doing that, and that's how the story starts. It's, I don't know, I really like it. So if you are, hey hey Echo, hope you don't lose service, but I'm embarrassed. Wait, what did Janet say? Janet! Okay, Janet and Lynn. It's like, it's a multi-generational cast, and you're interested in every single grouping story, and they cross over into each other's, and it's all centered around the group of kids, and they're playing, like, and it's not Dungeons and Dragons, it's their own version of it, and it's very, I don't know, if you're kind of nerdy and you like those type of card games, like, I think you're gonna really enjoy it, honestly. I recently time traveled to finish up my crop circle, but I stopped because I wasn't enjoying playing anymore too. Yeah, and that's what I found out, like, that's what hit me too. Skyhop. Why is the chat doing this to me? I'll have to figure out the chat. No, we're going to figure it out. Refresh. I'm sure I'm not doing something correctly. Oh, there's a fly. Why is this? Is there any way to refresh this? Performance. Oh, jeez. Nope. This must be a bug or something. Because I'm not sure. Stranger Things is so good, though I didn't care much for season 2. Newest season, Eddie is a sweet baby boy. I'm putting it in my list to watch. I also have the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon series on DVD, the whole series. No way, Lynn. I've never seen it, but I've heard of it. Yeah, I really like Stranger Things. I think, Janet, I feel like maybe you and your husband would like it. Lynn, if you watch it, you have to tell me what you think of it, because I love it. Let's take a closer look. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't like messing stuff up. Oh, there's a comment. Oh, it's disappearing. That's what it's doing. Okay, let's see. Always show messages, and let's do 1, 2. Done. Let's try that. Thanks for helping me work stuff out. I don't like creating like a unenjoyable stream, but I like hanging out with you guys, so I don't know. I feel like I keep coming back for, like, I'm a glutton for punishment because I keep coming back for more. I live for 80s, 90s cartoons. Me too, Lynn. Lynn, you have to tell me, like, either message me on Instagram, like, what your favorite cartoons are, because, like, I want to watch more. Danica, you're so sweet. I feel like I'm plugging along pretty good. I understand I have a lot to learn. I get that. And I know, like, technical difficulties aren't fun for everybody. They're certainly not fun for me, but I'm trying to get better every stream. And I do appreciate, like, respectful feedback. I've had some unfun feedback in my DMs, so, and again, it's limited, so it's not, I mean, I'm taking it with a grain of salt, but I also don't want to turn into, let's say, JLW, where she doesn't take any criticism. But again, I'm pretty plugged into I have a lot to work on, for sure. But I don't know. It's just a process. I know y'all can't see. Sorry. Let me... okay. We're just gonna sell them. Okay. Come on. Oh. I don't have anything to donate. I know. Go, go. I'm like pressing the B button as fast as possible to get out of here. But I do like the idea of listening to a call and playing a game at the same time. I don't know if y'all are cool with that, but for late night streams, like for this with people in different time zones, or for people like Janet who get up very early in the morning, maybe it'd be cool. And I'm more of a nerdy person, so I don't know. Let me read y'all's comments. Talking about 80s cartoons, have you watched the movie The Last Unicorn? Yes, Janet. I have. Jace and the Three-Wheel, okay, Ulysses 31, the Snorks, Gummy Bears. I love Gummy Bears. You're starting off right, I think. Soon you'll be... Oh, maybe. Chelsea's great. I grew up in the 80s and my favorite cartoons were Tom and Jerry. Yes, same. She-Ra, Princess of Power, never seen that one. Rainbow Bright, seen that. Captain Caveman, I've never seen that, and I've never seen the Snorks. I feel like I have not lived at this point. What the heck? How come I've missed all these? Okay, I'm gonna play. Oh, sorry.
So if you don't have
Sorry.
a whole box, you can always work with one of your champs or your sponsors in learning how to pre-sell that and say, hey, like, this came out. I know that you're going to love it. I'd love for you to try it. I'm doing, 4 or 5 packs a piece for $20, $25, whatever it is that you're going to sell it for. I don't make up people's prices, but that's what.
Hey, Janet and Lynn, are there any good streaming platforms to watch those on, or do I need to, like, find it on the not right parts of the internet?
One way to get it. The other way to get it is to also reach out to your customers and talk to them about doing mini bundles. Reaching out, like Jamie had said, even to your newest customers, like, hey, how are you loving your net? Just wanted to check in. How are you feeling so far? What are you experiencing? And it doesn't have to be right away. It could be a month from now. It could be 2 months from now, whatever you're feeling that day. But you could always offer them a mini bundle and say, hey, I know you've been loving the nets. I would love for you to experience some of our other support products. You could do a mini bundle of Mitoplex, Cetonas, a Protone.
Oh, you're good, Janet.
Keto Up if you feel like shipping it because it's heavy and expensive.
So,
but
my mom grew up in England, and they have a series of books called The Famous Five. And it's about 3 siblings and their cousin and her dog, and they go on adventures and stuff like that. And so we read those growing up, but they have a series, I guess, that they made over in England, and you can watch it on YouTube. So YouTube does have a lot of shows that I can get access to. So I'll look up all of y'all's recommendations. So what I think I'll do in the future, I'm going to try to find some code to help the chat be better, but I do like the chat. At least when we're on the green part, it works better. I missed yesterday because I was working. So I lost all my... Dang it. Deposit some money. Janet, you are... like Superwoman. Yes, Lynn. Have you read those? I like them. I don't know. Maybe other people don't. I'm always scared to be like, I love these books, and then people are like, I don't like those. Okay. Deposit. 86 100. Okay. Strawberry shortcake. I had my room done in strawberry shortcake when I was 3. That's awesome. Redeem Nook Miles. No, I don't want to right now. What do I have to do? Nope. I've tried to read them to my boys. They are so unimpressed, and I'm so disappointed in them. Oh, I love them, and I don't know if it's because I read them growing up. Like, my mom had she has a few of the red, like the ones with the red cover on them, and I don't like I bought them all like in the paperback from, I don't know where I got them, but I don't like the way that they look in like the paperback with like, I don't know, the original ones that were printed in like, I don't know when they were printed, but the ones my mom still has, I love. And like, we would always steal them from each other to read them over and over again, and she didn't even have the complete series when we were growing up. I'm sorry if y'all can hear my AC. I tried to put a little bit of background music on so it's not too bad, but it's too hot here in Texas to not have it on. Yes, the very much the struggle. I want to put them in more of a neighborhood format so I don't have to like... Yeah, it's a good struggle though because it's more fun earlier on and I did some things differently. Yeah, I just did it one day and I was like, holy crap. And it was fun. It's been fun so far. Sorry, I didn't mean to sniff on the microphone. I've tried getting them to read the Bobbsey Kids, Nancy Drew, the Hardy Boys, all the classics. They're not interested. Lynn, have you ever read Mallory Towers? I'm sorry they're not interested. Oh, another ad. Sorry, I'm turning it down. I need to get the page Spotify if I'm going to stream this stream music. Hold. I like StreamYard for streaming with friends, but I like this program, if I can get it to work correctly, for doing it by myself, because I feel like it gives me more control, and even though there's a learning curve. It doesn't ring a bell. The same kind of idea. Okay, Danica. It's about this... and your boys probably won't like it. Written in the similar time frame that the Famous Five were written, and it's like a girls' school where they solve mysteries and stuff like that. It's just more of a nostalgic series for me because my mom read it growing up, and then she gave it to us to read, and we're all bookworms. Like, we all just will read and read and read, and I love to read, and I also love to play games, video games, so I get that from my dad. Put away. I think I'm going to put a neighborhood on this part of the island, but I need to cut some of these trees down. I might just pick them up because I need to go get some more fruit then. I'm going to make more of a neighborhood. Okay, here's some fruit. And I'm not going to put any fruit over here so I don't have to come collect it on their part of the island. Let me just eat this so I can pick this up. Sweet Valley High? That's awesome. Eat. It might be a series that didn't make it to Norway. That might be true. I'm sure that's definitely the case. So, my mom... eat. She grew up in England and Switzerland and Iran were the main ones where she spent the longer times. And then she came back here for college. And so she went to, because my grandfather worked for Chrysler up until his retirement. And so he worked there, and they were actually in Iran right before the Shah lost power, so was removed from power or whatever, but so they had to leave there. I would read anything and everything I could when I was younger. My sister always teased me because my stomach was always white during the summer. Yeah. We are book nerds. Okay, here's a series. If y'all like fantasy type stuff, since some of y'all play, like Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering and stuff, have any of y'all read the Harry Dresden series? There's like 18 books out. It started maybe in 1998 or 2000. Let me know if you've read that, because that's my favorite series. And it's not like, I wouldn't say it's appropriate for kids at all. or maybe even mid-teenagers. There's some stuff in some of it, but it's definitely not like inappropriate just for it's not like a romance novel at all. It's a detective series about a wizard who, I don't know, it's a really good series. I don't want to give too much away, but every time that I don't give more away, people don't read it. So, but if you like to read, it is probably my favorite series. And do y'all know who what's his name? The guy who played Spike on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. What's his name? He reads the books. What's his name? Yeah. Can't say that I have, but I was in my late teens at the time. If y'all like reading, and if you like a good series, there's 18 books. I think there's 18 books so far. And if you like an overarching storyline that you get surprised by, and you have a character who like isn't a sellout and won't compromise for money, it's great. Yeah, it's awesome. What's the guy's name who played Spike? I'm looking it up. Hold on. Safari. Spike on Buffy. James Marsters? Is that him? Buffy the Vampire. James Marsters reads it. He reads every single one. So I think that's some of the first books he started reading. So he's not as good of a reader in the first book, but he gets so good, I think, by book 4. Like, really good, where, I mean, he's good 1, 2, and 3. Don't take me wrong, but, like, when you're talking about a reader who can, like, do all the voices and, like, creates all the characters, he's incredible. James Marsters, yeah. And I don't know, it's great. I don't know if y'all watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but dang it. Ouch. Let's see. But yeah, he reads all the books. So if you like audiobooks, they're all recorded. And I like listening to them while I work. And it's the type of series that once I finish it, I restart it. Let me see if I can pop it in the chat. It's called Harry Dresden, the Harry Dresden series. And the guy who wrote it, I should know this. Jim Butcher wrote it. So it's a detective, contemporary fantasy, urban fantasy book. And they're very easy to read. And I will tell you this. The story starts like coming together in book 4. So I'm not saying like if you don't love it after book 1, don't give it up. I'm saying that books 4 through 18 are mind-blowingly good. And because of how many things tie back to books that you hear in books 1, 2, and 3. Like I don't know. I really like it. Oh, I love Stephen Fry and I love Harry Potter. I will say this. The Harry Dresden books, there's so many good moments in it, and there's like so many hard like struggles in there, and I don't know, it's really good. There's so many different types of characters, and it's very interesting. Okay, I got stung by a mosquito again. Okay. Oh, can't hear.
That's the beauty of it. You get to make up like your own little mini bundles. And I do that a lot, especially for our customers or my customers who have been with me for a while and something new comes out and they're not sure if they want to buy a box. I'll do like a mini bundle of Keto Kick and something else. The other way to do it, and it's such a great opportunity, is when we all get that message. this isn't working for me the way I want it to because I didn't lose 90 pounds in 4 days.
Oh,
right?
rude.
Like you get those messages. And it could be something as simple as just tweaking how they're doing it. But it could also be that perhaps they personally, we've got some mamas in here over 40. I'm not going to share my complete age, but we've got some hormone things going on. So I might need to have some protons and I might need to have more mitoplex. Protons is actually an awesome way to also work that in. Some people tell you, I'm not feeling the appetite suppression or I'm still really hungry.
Because you need to eat.
And say, hey, you know what? The gnat works really well for a lot of people, but we also have protons that some people absolutely love and they go
need
crazy
to eat
over.
food.
There's protein in them. They're protein infused. You
Good
might feel
Lord.
more satiated, especially with the MCT, if you were drinking pro instead of nat. Do you want to grab a couple trials and see how you feel? And we can always change up your smart chip instead of somebody saying, this doesn't work for me and I'm just going to cancel. All of these things, you guys, if you're connecting with your champs and you get those messages and you're connecting with your sponsors, we have ways of keeping your customer retention happening and able to get you out and having you use other support products. So those are the 3 ways that I work it, either whether there's a sale and it's somebody new and I'm like, oh my gosh, you just ordered your nat. I would love to get you a little mini trial of this if somebody says they're not working, or if you just want to have a mini sale and get some products out to them. Those are the 3 easiest ways to do it. And that's what I find works best for me.
Awesome.
And I think we have Dr. Butler, Melissa B with her new Bangs and Baby hopping on to close us out and give us some goodies.
Hey guys. Thank you for all that love. You're so sweet. I am super excited about that call and I'm really pumped because it's just going to be about ketones and it's just going to be how do you get the most out of them. So you're going to want to invite all of your current customers, all of your newest customers and potentials to that call. But like we said, it's not going to be about the promoter opportunity. So they're not going to feel like they got kind of suckered into a promoter opportunity call. It's just going to be about ketones. And that is what I think is going to make it
they
so
say
so
stuff
powerful.
like this.
So super excited about that.
They say stuff like this where they are really going to get the information and they're not going to feel like they got suckered into a promoter call. And my thought is, well, then stop doing that. Stop doing that across the board. If you're going to tell someone, hey, would you like to be on this call to learn about X? Then only keep the call about X. Don't treat it as a click funnel. Don't try to get more out of it than you initially told someone you would. Just do what you say you're going to do. You know how far that would go with people? Wow, they didn't trick me. I can trust them because they didn't take advantage of me. And you know what I mean? It's just... And I'm glad they're doing that here, but I guess they're still going to fit part of that in there, but I'm not a fan of people doing that and having that gotcha moment. That is not a vibe. It does not pass the vibe check. Gotta do this without digging up this tree. Okay. Okay. I gotta water those little saplings. They're not growing, and I'm not sure why. I know why they're not growing. I haven't watered them, but I thought they were gonna grow on their own. Hold. Hey, Daisy. If you get yourself in an eating plan that fits your needs, then you won't be hungry. Yeah, and I've been working with a dietitian, and she literally tells me more often than not, hey, you need to eat more. You need to eat more. And Pruvit is constantly telling people intermittent fast, and we're doing keto, and we're going to fast for these 3 days of the month, and this is going to suppress your appetite. Well, it sounds like it sounds like that could mess up your metabolism in the long run. Maybe it doesn't for some people, but if someone is saying, hey, I'm really hungry still, then please eat. Please eat something. Jeez Louise.
But what I wanted to share with you guys, I was on the phone with Ashley this morning and we were chatting about this and she said, oh my gosh, you got to share that on the team call. So we're going to close with this. But basically what we were talking about is it's summertime, right? How many of you have, drop a 1 in the chat if you have a vacation planned this summer? I want to see it. How many of you are going on a vacation, or you're going out of town for a bit? Maybe you're going camping. Maybe you have pool dates planned, lake days planned. Like, we all get super busy in the summer because it's family time. The weather's nice. And what tends to happen in our business, especially if you're doing this as a side gig, right, is that we take our foot off the gas in the summer. It's really easy to get more focused on other things, and to
Yes, that is so true. You need to eat more of the good stuff and stay away from the icky powders and weird concoctions. Yeah, and my dietitian I've been working with, she's like, hey, do you mind if you stop drinking your pre-mixed protein drinks? And I was like, do I have to? And she's like, well, if you can chew more of your food, that would be ideal. And since you're not necessarily training for like a big weightlifting competition, you're not an athlete in terms of like having to do like hours and hours and hours of work, you don't necessarily need to consume your protein this way, and it would be better if we move towards like chewing food. Not saying that smoothies are bad, but she was like, you don't need to be drinking all these shakes per day and all this stuff, and she never classified stuff as bad like so you hear on some of these calls. In my case, sugar equals overeating more sugar, so I know to stay away from most sugary things. Yeah. Let's see.
To not be putting quite as much time and energy into our business. Also because we don't have as much structure in our day, typically in the summer. We're juggling kids and all of that. So what I want to encourage you, though, is that think about that. If that's true for you and that's true for us as a team, that is most likely true across the board in the industry of network marketing. Okay. All of the people who do network marketing as a side gig tend to take their foot off the gas in the summertime. So your Optavia friends, your Beachbody friends, your Faster Way to Fat Loss friends, all your friends that do something that has to do with health and wellness are most likely getting more busy in the summertime. So what does that mean for you? Y'all know where I'm going with this?
Pruvit thing.
That means that if you put your foot on the gas in the summertime, that means if you decide you're going to show up consistently every single day, you're going to be the person that people see when they're thinking, man, I really got to get ready for this vacation and I want to feel better in my bikini on the beach. They're going to see your posts. They're going to see you being consistent, you showing up, and you're going to be the person that they reach out to get help. And so I just want to encourage you that this is the time to plant tons of seeds. This is the time to stay consistent in your business, and do these things that Jamie and Aunt Mel have talked about, and just push forward.
Oh no, you're good.
All of the seeds that you plant this summer, not only are you going to reap benefit from that now, you're also going to reap a harvest of that in the fall as well. And you're going to end the year very, very strong too. So I just want to give you guys that encouragement to end the call tonight. I'll give it back to Jamie. I don't know if she has something else to say, but I hope that's helpful. Keep your foot on the gas, guys, and let's rock and roll through the summer.
I love that. And it's so true. I didn't even think about that. Like, if we keep our foot on the gas while others aren't, like, we're going to be front row and center. And I'm here for all of that. So thank you so much.
Yeah, body
the last
shaming.
thing I wanted to add was just back to Aunt Mel talking about when we're launching, these different things that are not net. My favorite thing to do is go on Pruvit TV app and research what we are selling so that I am kind of a mini expert in it.
How
and
come
what
we
I mean
never...
is, like, I can go on and learn about protones and learn like...
Nope. I think I paused both of them. Sorry, I'm trying to charge my mouse. And I paused this. There we go. We never hear about the Pruvit TV app from the Empire. If you're actually talking about duplicatable systems or whatever that is, the Empire sure does do a lot of things that duplicate double the amount of work that Pruvit seems to have already done. Oh, thank you to whoever subscribed. Anthony? I don't know if this is a spam subscriber, though. Sometimes those are. I've had to block a few people recently. Oh, cool. Thanks, Anthony. I'm a little cautious because I've been so like, oh no, it's a spam one. I'm trying to make sure that as I grow that I'm not collecting bot subscribers. So I've been trying, when I can see the subscriber, making sure that they're a real person. So thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Okay, let me build these houses. I'm gonna probably put them back here. No, I need to be able to access that pathway. Let's see. Oh dang, my light's binged. Sure, I guess I'll put this one here. Let me imagine it. I don't know. So I don't think I'm going to be able to fit 3 across, but I think that's a good spot. So that's one. Alright, let me play her again.
One or two of the things one of the doctors say about it, and then keep that and hold that, and then I can share that with the team or share that with my customers, and then they're like, oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. So just an encouragement. The Pruvit TV app, I think, may be totally underused, but is an amazing resource to go and really educate yourself on any of these launches that we have. So that's all I had for the night. Thank you all for hopping on. We will see you back here next Monday. Again, we're back to Mondays. So we'll see you next Monday and we'll chat soon. Hope you all have a great night. Bye.
Okay. Okay, well, sorry that took so long. I mean, we were having a good time talking.
So AH and her teams.
Let me, how do I turn this off? Nope, that's me. There we go. Let me go ahead and build these houses and then I'll probably sign off soon. I don't know. There's another bigger Pruvit girl that Chelsea has covered who thinks the earth is flat as well. That is wild. Do y'all know the Christina girl that Chelsea covered a few months ago? She's higher up in Pruvit. I think she is a legend in Pruvit. And she, which the only reason I say that is because the earth is round. And mathematically, it doesn't work out that the earth is flat. So if you are a flat earther, I'm not trying to be rude. But anyways, so she's pretty interesting to listen to. So we might, I don't like to, I know companies need to be covered, but I try to stay away from some of the same people that other creators are talking about, other than I have been following Jessie Lee since 2014, and I thought the podcast was more of like a neutral thing to talk about that other people weren't doing already, so that's why I started doing it. Swap it. Let's drop these. Swap. Okay. Okay, let's... And so her name is Christina Figueroa, or... I'll look it up in a second. But it's very interesting. Can I imagine it? Honestly, not surprised. It's interesting to see and hear these people try to talk logic about these things. Yeah, have y'all seen, I'm not trying to spread stuff around, but it's interesting to see how many people believe the earth is flat. There's a documentary on Netflix or Amazon Prime, and it's wild to see, like, there's whole conventions for flat earth people. And I need to rethink it. Okay, let's see. So there's this. So if I come here, okay, sure. I think I can move it when I get my island big enough. Oh man, it's not lined up. Gosh darn it. You confuse me, ma'am, sir. That's not logic. You keep using that word. It doesn't mean what you think it means. Yeah, it's very interesting. And again, it's part of that same idea where lots of people get caught up thinking and believing the same thing. Man, I didn't line this up. That's okay. I'll fix it. I can move it later. Can I have this house here? Nope. I cannot. Dang it. Move this. But there's a documentary that is just kind of viewing people who don't think that the Earth is round. I mean, sure, it's cool to imagine the disc called Earth is carried on the back of a turtle, but no. Yeah, it is really wild. Maybe we'll have to watch it on my channel. Because it's that same group kind of think that everyone's getting swept up with in Elamir. They're picking up on the same types of relief of symptoms, and there's necessarily no evidence to say, oh, maybe I can push it up then. Can I build here? No. Oh, sure can't. Darn, this was not well thought out, Daniela. Oh. I can't see the curve of the horizon, so it must be flat. Yeah, that's pretty much what they say. It's more complicated than that, but that's pretty much what they say. I didn't want to build my neighborhood like this. No. I need to rethink it. I know I can move it around. Sorry. I don't want to listen to an ad. Build. There we go. I'll just build it here. Perfect. Let me dig up this tree. Perfect. In that case, I can't see my nose when I look straight ahead, so I guess I don't have a nose. I mean, that's pretty similar. I mean, the Christina girl in Pruvit, she was talking that she was in a dome, or she was making or she was alluding to the fact that because of how the jets sounded flying over her house, she was kind of leading you to believe that we were actually all living in a dome. And I thought she was kidding at first, but she was also reading a morning devotional type of book about flat earthers. So I don't think that it was a joke. I think that she truly believed what she was saying she believed. And it was very interesting and a little concerning. I know we're all free to believe things, but I was shocked, to say the least. And she got that high up in Pruvit, thinking that the Earth is flat. So just interesting. Plant. Are these not fully grown yet? Maybe they're not. I gotta plant these trees again. Okay. And some don't believe Australia exists either. It's what? Australia doesn't exist? Daisy, how yeah, people think we are actors or something. Oh my gosh. I cannot. I mean, I know people believe that. I'm shocked that that is a thing. I am very shocked. And again, it just there's power in a group of people coming together and continuing to spread information that is incorrect. So I think it's important across the board to always make sure that we are vetting our information, and when we're wrong, we say we're wrong. And again, everything I talk about on my channel, it's all my opinion, and I try not to be a jerk. Sometimes I'm a jerk, though. I get that. But sometimes people coming together, and if they're all believing the same thing, and there's no, hey, are we sure this is right? You can get in trouble, like with Flat Earth. Okay. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Yeah, I saw a YouTube video of a guy saying we're actors. Holy cow, Daisy. Hey, Janet, welcome back. Well, you have the best defense system in Australia. Basically, everything wants to kill you in nature, so let's stay away. I have seen some of the spiders and snakes listed that live in Australia, and I'm always impressed that everyone can handle living there so well. I am mostly scared of I'm scared of lots of creepy crawlies, and I for a long time when I was a kid I was scared of butterflies, so that doesn't bode well for the scarier bugs and reptiles. And my mom and my dad are not scared of bugs, so I don't know where I got that from. Trying to make a neighborhood. It just doesn't look good. That's okay. I can fix it later. Oh, that tree's in the wrong spot. Oh, maybe it's aligned. My sons are scared of flies and moths. Yeah, I had a very embarrassing moment at the zoo when a butterfly landed on me when I was a scorpion. A butterfly landed on me and I started screaming. I was genuinely terrified. I do a smidgen better now. I rationally understand that they can't hurt me, but I will not go into a butterfly exhibit. I've gone through one just to be like, okay, I did it, but it is very uncomfortable. Okay, so that's worth 8,000 bells, so that's great. I'm gonna eat another cherry. Would that be something y'all would want to do, is if I can grab the documentary about the flat earthers, watch it on my channel, and I could either cut up the video where I could have maybe every 10-second a still frame show, so it would still be like we're watching it, but it would just be pictures, but all the audio would be there? Or what would y'all think of that? I think that way I could get around. Sorry. Let me turn the music back on. Or a little bit higher because And we can get around the copyright that way. I mean, it's fair use because we'll be commenting on it, but also they will flag stuff if there's too much video playing. Eat. Cool. Awesome, Lynn. Oh, everyone in Australia is imaginary, Janet. Oh no, the country is imaginary, and all the people who say they live there, their accents, all imaginary. Someone believes that. There's lots of people who believe that Australia doesn't exist. It's all fake. Alright, I gotta plant these trees, so I think you need a tree right next to your house. Not right there. Maybe right there. And we're not gonna do any fruit trees over here in the neighborhood. We need another house right here. Oh, is that online? Let's see. I wish the grid would just show up on here. I think that's online. I think it's just an optical illusion. I knew it. Yeah, Daisy's imaginary. Apparently. Sorry, Janet, I didn't see your question earlier. You've seen a spider as big as a dinner plate, Daisy? Ugh. I'm like itching just. I'm like, ugh. Oh my gosh. What about moths? My sister loves butterflies, but is scared of moths. Yeah, just the winged creatures I'm very scared of. The winged bugs. I mean, I watched Home and Away for years after school, and Mom would watch Neighbors, so I knew kangaroos were fake. They're cool. They're too cool to be real. I knew it. Okay, so this is my little neighborhood. So I just need to put a little house here, and it looks like maybe this tree is in the wrong spot. Yeah, that's definitely not lined up. So it's in the right column, but it's not in the right row. Dang it. Eat one. I might have to throw these trees away. I don't know. Well, maybe it is an optical illusion. One way to find out. Okay. I don't know why, like, having stuff even's important to me. It is just an optical illusion. Darn it. Okay, that's good though. Plant. Okay. Isn't Dave a Oh, is Dave imaginary too? I don't know. I don't think you did, Lynn. I'm not sure. Kangaroos get so jacked you do not want to be near. Have you seen Roger? When he was in his prime, there's this kangaroo on Instagram. Is part of a kangaroo rescue or sanctuary, and he was so, like, he looked like built, and I think he's older now, so he's smaller, but when he was younger he was huge. I don't know if anyone else knows that kangaroo, but I do. Man, I wish I hadn't messed up the alignment on that. Here, let me plant these trees. Okay. I want to still be able to catch bugs on them, so I want to be able to see them. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Let's see how many spaces we have, and we'll work our way in. So I want to be able to walk on the front, so that's probably good. So I could put one here at least. Non-fruit producing. And then I can still see the bugs here. That works for now, I guess. Kangaroo, oh yeah, I've seen those kangaroos. They look like the bodybuilders that we would call cactus arms. We here call cactus arms. Okay, let's look at it real quick. Let me turn on. Let's see. Let me see. Roger. Let me see. Google. Oh no, did it die? Oh no. This is Roger. He had his own he was part of a sanctuary. I don't open link in new tab. Oh no, he died 12. Oh man, he died 4 years ago. Anyways, he was part of this kangaroo sanctuary, and look how big he is. He crushed this bucket. But there's an Instagram account. Rescued from his dead mother's pouch. Oh. But this guy has an Instagram account and it's lovely. It's called it's this one. Come on. The Kangaroo Sanctuary. They have 992,000 followers. And it's all about like kangaroos, and Hill has videos of the little ones he's taking care of, and it's just really great if you love animals. So, I'm sad now. Sorry. I didn't realize Roger had died. Oh, man. I haven't checked on that account in a while. Okay, I had to change shirts. I'm freezing at night and hot during the day. I have to wear sweaters to bed. Yeah, I'm mostly like wearing stuff to cover my arms all the time. I just don't like stuff touching my skin in general, so I just keep them covered even when it's hot. So, but I have the AC blowing on me too. Let's see. I think that's good. I think I just need to make sure I've shaken all the trees so that I can... Oh, let me get this guy. Where is my Oh, is my slingshot gone? Come on. Dang it. I need to plant these trees too. And then I'm probably gonna go to bed in a minute. If I can go to sleep, that would be great. Maybe this is my slingshot. Oh, wait. Let's plant some money. Pull out 10,000 bells. Okay. I don't remember the max that you can do, but I think 10 is the max. But I think I keep getting either 8 or 10 in each little pouch when the tree grows, because you can grow money in this game. Dang it. I think I missed it. I wonder if they'll give me my 8,000 just from the drop box. Because if they won't, I have to wait till the morning. Oops. Nope, put it away. I don't know if Kiwi is derogatory. We'll have to ask, well, maybe we can ask Dave. I don't think he'll mind. Maybe I'll ask him, because I ask all the dumb questions in the Discord. I've gone from sleeping in the nude to full-on socks and nightgown. Hubby is so not impressed. I wear socks all the time. I love having my feet covered all the time, even in the summertime. Let's see if they'll give me... Oh, no! We're not selling this in there. You don't get as much money. Okay, we'll just put it over here with my pests to sell. Dang. I did not realize that. I think I need to sell these trees. That's a money tree. Here's my flowers. I still need a lot of varieties. Okay, those are all those trees I've shaken. Do I need a tree right here? Maybe. I kind of like having this field. Oh, I need to chop this tree down. It's not gonna... Yeah, let's chop this tree. Or not. Let's just pick it up. Oh. They walk with their arms elevated as if they have cactus under their arms. Oh! That's awesome, Lynn. I didn't see that earlier. Now I can't have anything on my feet ever because they feel like they are going to spontaneously combust at any moment. I'm sure that's, gosh, I hope... I love wearing socks. I don't know. I love wearing, like, stuff so nobody can, like, touch my skin. I don't know. I've been like that. It gets kind of, I guess it's gotten a little worse as I've gotten older. I had to do some like therapy when I was a kid to like get more desensitized to it, but I obviously haven't kept up with anything. So I just wear stuff on my arms now. My legs aren't so bad, but I do like wearing socks all the time. Let me just plant these trees over here, I guess. Is it kind of annoying to have the game going while we're talking, or is it okay? I'm not sure. I was just trying to add something of interest because sometimes, like, the Zoom calls aren't very interesting, but the listening part is interesting. So, and I do like, I'm open to playing other games, but I was thinking, like, this could be interesting, so if it's horrible, please let me know, because I will stop. Well, I won't fully stop doing it, but I will stop doing it as much, for sure. And I'm absolutely happy to stop doing it as much. Because I like hanging out with you guys, and I don't want to irritate you. Eat. It's cool. Okay, Janet. I got some stream beats in the background, so again, to fill some of the lulls. And again, this is just for when I stream by myself. I'm going to use StreamYard for when I stream with Avery, and if Tanya streams with me, she wants to stream with me more, and Karina, and Kayla, and Kirsty, but plant. I love gameplay, and Animal Crossing New Horizon is super chill. Yeah. I have to wear socks most of the time. If I don't, my toes turn blue, and I get sores on them. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sky. That sounds horrible. So, oh man. Okay. I think I need to sell all these trees because I don't see the point in having these trees here if they don't have fruit on them. I guess that's dumb of me. Well, no, it's good for it's good for this area. Okay. Nope, that's not in line. We know that's not. I have more. There's obviously lots of Zoom calls posted to YouTube. Unless I get some kind of in and being able to see. Oh, but we did. I'm going to go live, I think, hopefully with Amy and Cheryl and Jen, but for sure Amy. I'm inside of a Beachbody group with Ashley something. One of the she used to be one of the top Beachbody coaches. It's one of her groups that you join to work out and get pitched on the product. So we're gonna live react to their Zoom stuff because they're all blocked and I'm not. So I got in and I've recorded everything. So we're gonna do that later this week. So that'll be fun. And I don't necessarily why can't I oh man. Anyways. And sometimes I feel bad sneaking into groups. By sneaking in, I mean I'm using my own account on Facebook. I don't have a fake account on Facebook. But someone pointed out that if I'm wasting their time, then they can't scam someone else. And obviously, there's a ton of other people in the group who are really interested in partnering up with them. So I don't necessarily feel super bad. And I'm going to be as respectful as I can be. And Amy and Jen and Cheryl are respectful too, so I guess I'm trying to make it seem okay, but sometimes I feel like I've gotten off track in the commentary. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm being too mean, and I don't want to do that. So it's hard to, like, find the balance and not regret what you say about other people, because I want to be pointed and clear, but I don't want to be mean. And I feel like I have been mean sometimes, so I'm just trying to figure out how to change it up. And maybe, in the future, that might be different. I might feel differently about being more pointed in my words, but I kind of feel like I know who I am at this point, and I could grow and be a better speaker, but I don't necessarily want to be mean. I think it can be clear and precise, and I think lots of creators are that way. I think lots of creators are good at doing that already, and so I can take note from them too. Drop it. Oh, good. I'm glad you're managing it, Sky. Oh, man. Okay. Let me sell these trees, I guess. I'm glad you're taking up a spot and saving someone from their scam. Yeah. And I don't know if y'all follow Scammer Payback here. He is he's in cybersecurity, and he wastes scammers' times for hours at a time. And he's really good at his job. And so he will get these scammers to call him, and they log into basically a protected computer where they can't really access his files. And so he'll waste 4 to 6 hours of their time, and he records it and makes content from it. And his I think his grandmother ended up getting scammed, and so he started taking a look at all the harm these scammers are doing. And did y'all know that they are using people here to be money mules for them and take part in their scam? In scamming like the elderly? It's horrible. It's so bad. Most of their talking points are so repetitive, and knowing that there are people in there that never miss a call is so sad. I'd zone out so fast. Yes, Scammer Payback. Yep. Pierogi. I really like him. Yeah, and it's so good. I could watch his stuff all day. he has a voice changer, and he's normally like an older lady. And then he also had an informant at one of the call centers in India that was giving him information. And so he's given everything that he's found so far to like the FBI and other governmental I think it's the FBI, the people who need it, so they can try to close down these centers over there. Because like India doesn't want these scammer call centers in their country either. And they're like a blight on us, and I mean India doesn't want them in their country either. So yes, it's horrible. And they, you know, you hear the fear or you hear like how aggressive some of the scammers can be, and they say, oh my gosh, we just put too much money in your account. And of course they're saying, how do I get it back to you? And it really hasn't been in there because they're spoofing. Not spoofing isn't the right word. They're showing a fake screen basically to the elderly of their bank account. And they think that they've stolen all of this money that was supposed to be a refund, and someone pressed the wrong number. And it's this whole huge scam that's just horrible. But, okay. Well, that's all I'm going to sell for today. Well. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to try to sleep some before I have to get up and go to work. I work from home, but I have, like, stuff I have to do early. And mostly I just try not to lay down right now because I keep coughing. So I've been sitting up, and I think I just need to sleep at this point. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will catch you on the next live, or I'm going to schedule 2 posts for next week because I'm going to be out of town for my grandpa's memorial service. And so I'm going to be live streaming this week, but I'm going to have stuff scheduled next week because I won't be streaming next week. Thanks for helping me work through all the kinks. I'm gonna try to edit the CSS on the chat so that it's easier to see. And I'm glad we got that working. Yes. Bye, Janet. Y'all have a good rest of your night or morning. I guess it's morning for me. And I'll see you next time. Bye.